Hey, everybody, I'm Dale Corpus, and welcome to another Danville San Ramon Rotary Member Spotlight, where we shine a light on the people who keep this club interesting, impactful, and very well fed on Tuesdays. So today I'm joined by Terry Church. Terry, thank you for doing this with me. You've already survived being club president in the past, so this part should be easy, right? Um, let's just jump in. First question. What first brought you to Rotary?
So what first brought me to Rotary was that I was invited by a friend whom I
Uh-huh.
knew through serving on the board at the Chamber of Commerce. And she had been a longtime member of at that time, the Danville Sycamore Valley Rotary, which met at Crow Canyon Country Club, which was like 4 feet from my house. So it was really easy. And so I went a couple of times and I found the people very interesting and engaging and welcoming. At that time, it was a bit of an older crowd, mostly men, few women. This was in 2017, I think it was. So that's what got me started. And I know that they had a reputation of doing international projects, which was
Yeah.
something that was very interesting to me. They had done a number of wheelchair distributions in Guatemala and Mexico, and that was something that I really wanted to do. So I thought, well, I'd get involved with these people, and that's how I got involved.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like Rotary sometimes has a way of pulling in people when they least expect it. Next question. What keeps you coming back to Rotary?
So what keeps me coming back is the people. And
Okay.
right now, we, as you know, and this was before you joined, we had more clubs. We were a combination of three clubs.
Yep.
And about 2 years ago, all the clubs were kind of dwindling membership, especially through COVID. And so we got together and said, maybe it's time to combine some of the clubs to see if we could get interest in that, to get a critical mass.
Yeah.
It's better to have more people. And so that has been an event that has been transformational as far as our group is concerned. The clubs have gotten together. We worked out some issues very well. And obviously one being, each club had a certain amount of money that it wanted to make available for donations. Each club had its own meeting schedule, which was
Yeah.
a challenge to try to get around. But we worked through it, and there were three presidents at the time, myself, Leslie Billhauser, and Patty Hennigan, and we all worked together to sort of make the groups come together and coordinate and consolidate the meetings. And as I say, it's worked out really well. Since then, we have just a new energy, and we have something like 15 new members in the last 6 or 7 months, which is phenomenal because we had been struggling to get new members. All the clubs had, and particularly trying to get younger members like yourself, people who have energy, which is always a challenge. A lot of people who have children, they have jobs, they have other commitments. And I'm thrilled to see that our club has attracted just a phenomenal number of people who are just hugely enthusiastic about the work that we do, yourself included. And we're, using more social network and attracting more people. And it's just fun and exciting to come to the meetings now. And of course, I can't give enough credit to our current president, Julie McKinney, who is just phenomenal and so energetic and really has been instrumental in giving the group a sort of own personality. So it's great.
100%. I echo that. And the part about the people that totally makes, sense because the people are a huge part of it.
It's all about the people. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Now, next question. And this one is one of my favorite questions because this is usually where the good stuff comes out. What's one of your most memorable experiences as a Rotary member?
Oh my goodness. Well, there are a lot of them. We did a fundraiser called Amazing Race,
Yeah.
which was really fun. We had my club had done a thing called the Black Hawk Film Festival for years and years and years and years, which was a lot of work. It was more of a formal affair. And now, as you know, we're kind of getting away from formality, right? And, we're not seeing fundraising events where people wear tuxedos and that kind of stuff. It's just kind of those days have passed. So we started an amazing race event, which was essentially like a scavenger hunt around Danville. We did that for a couple of years, and that was really fun. Everybody got to know people. People went around in small groups and found locations based on sort of cryptic hints around Danville. That was great for 2 years, but it kind of wasn't sustainable because there are only so many places you can meet in Danville, and it has to be on foot. So now last year, for the first time, we've done our fundraiser has been the Night at the Races, which was absolutely phenomenal. It's a virtual horse race. Everybody had a great time. We had Renee Morgan, who was then mayor of Danville, and Terry Caney, who is also a member and very involved in the community, and they were emceeing. And Kathy Gailey organized the thing. It was awesome. And so that was fun. But moreover, we have had a number of projects where we work with senior people, we work with people in need. We have, as you know, our home team, which is a kind of home projects for seniors who need some help once in a while, simple stuff. And then most recently, we are also, one of our members is David Baring, who's the president of the Wheelchair Foundation, and we coordinate a lot with him in the wheelchair distribution. So probably the high point at this point of my Rotary career, well, it's not entirely true, but we went to Africa last year in Kenya and did a wheelchair distribution, then a safari in Kenya, which was absolutely life-changing. It was just really something. I've also been to one of the international conferences in Melbourne, which is when you see the size and the power of Rotary, that was an eye-opener. I'll have to tell you that being president of the club changed my attitude a lot. Seeing what Rotary does in order to prepare people for leadership is just phenomenal. I learned stuff. I'm old. I've been around for a long time, but I learned a bunch of stuff when I was president and going through those training sessions, if you will, and learned a lot about leadership and a lot about working with people. So all those things were phenomenal.
Well, hey, I love all of that. Those are the experiences that make it real. All right, Terry, before we wrap up, I've got one wild card question for you. If someone was on the fence about joining Rotary, what would you say to them?
So, a lot of people are on the fence about it. They're concerned about cost. They're concerned about time commitments, which are legitimate. But Rotary is an opportunity for like-minded people who are interested in helping the community and working together to make the community a better place and ultimately make the world a better place. And Rotary offers a lot of opportunities to do that and to do it together in a way that really builds camaraderie. And I'm just excited when I go to these events, the Sunflower Hill thing, the stuff we did in Oakland to build their garden, to make the community and the world just a nicer place to live. And that's what Rotary is all about. So if you're interested in helping to, as I say, not change the world so much, but at least do your small bit in making the world a little more friendly, a little more attractive to people, Rotary is the place to do it. And, we're not the only service organization. I understand that, but I'm just so impressed with Rotary, the organization, the international organization, the causes that they support. One of our signature causes is eradication of polio, which has been very successful and is something that I think the club is extremely proud of and should be.
Yeah. I think that says a lot right there. Thank you, Terry, for sharing all of that. And thank you for everything you've done as part of this club. This is what Rotary is about. Good people showing up, serving together, building friendships, and somehow still managing to keep meetings moving on time.
Or we'll see if that happens in a year and a half. I don't know.
And for everyone else, if you're curious about Rotary and want to see what we're all about, we'd love to have you join us. We meet every Tuesday at noon at Roundhouse Conference Center at Bishop Ranch. And you can learn more at DanvilleSanRamonRotary.org. Terry, thank you for being part of Member Spotlight.
My pleasure. Listen, if you're interested, reach out. We're very friendly. We want to have you. We want to encourage you to come and welcome you. And that's what's important. No
Thanks.
pressure. Just come and be with good people.